Hello YouTube, welcome to another video, Writing with William. If you're new to my channel, I suspect you are because pretty much everyone is new to my channel because it's so tiny. I would say that, well, welcome firstly, and really this place is for someone if you're an avid reader or maybe you're a budding writer and you want some inspiration or you want to look at someone who's doing something similar to what you enjoy doing, then this is the place for you. And this is a particular series actually, and it's called Getting Published, and this is part one because this is the first video I have done on this topic. So who am I? My name's William, and essentially I'm a writer. I'm someone who's loved to read all his life, but then the past few years I've explored way more writing than I ever have done before, and I've absolutely loved it. I work in finance full time, but I do copywriting in my spare time, and now we're trying to get published, guys. We're trying to write a book, and not just write a book for the sake of it. We want it to be read by as many people as possible because that is the point of writing, to make sure your work is read. And this is basically going to follow this journey. Can I do it? Am I crazy? Am I stupid? Is my book terrible? Has it got zero chance whatsoever? Maybe all of that is true, but we're still going to try. This is going to be one series, and I'm actually going to break up my content now on the YouTube into different series and different playlists. Why is that? Because frankly, I do various things, and for me, I have no idea what to put where, when to put it out, what to film in the first place. So for me, just breaking it up into little different playlists and different blocks of content is probably the easiest way. And the people who subscribe to my channel, congrats if you do, and big thank you. You can then just go straight to the type of videos that you want to see. So this series is going to be about getting published and the mission from zero to getting published. And I'm also going to do a series on my copywriting, day in the life, that sort of thing, how I'm finding my clients, how I'm making money from that, and how well I do at that or not occasionally. And then I'm also going to do a series about fitness and what I do in the gym. Because, I mean, guys, fellas, men who write, you do better. Come on, folks. I never see these guys in the gym. They don't look like they go to the gym. They don't look that bothered about their physical appearance. So, come on, let's do better. We can do better, guys. So I'm going to do some posting about fitness as well. I know it's a bit random, but it's what I do day to day anyway. So I think it's something you might enjoy. Now, why am I looking to get published? Well, that is the $1 million question. Like I say, I've done some copywriting. It's what I do in my spare time. I work in finance full time. And to be honest with you, it never really crossed my mind in a serious way. I think if you are a reader and you enjoy reading, I think it always pops into your mind every now and then, oh, it'd be nice to write a book, or maybe you try a little bit of writing on the side and whatever it may be, but it doesn't actually formulate into anything concrete or real. You don't really take any actionable steps towards writing a book and then getting out there into the world for people to read, for other people to read and enjoy and to monetize that way. So it was never really on my radar, but then something just clicked in my head. As a writer, it's all about the number of words you write and how many people get to read and enjoy those words. And for me, the pinnacle of that, the mountaintop of being a writer, is writing a book. 60,000 words, 70,000 words, 100,000 words, then read by hundreds, if not thousands of people, tens of thousands, 1 million people around the world reading those words. There is no better way for a writer to measure their success except by the number of words they write and the amount of people who read their work, who enjoy their work, maybe even who hate their work, but they're reading it all the same and they're engaging with it. That's what it's all about. The copywriting is great. I love working with clients. I find that very enjoyable and it's very pleasurable to me, and I enjoy making a bit of money out of that. But really, I think writing a book, that's the pinnacle, that's the peak, and that's what we're going to aim for. By hook or by crook, we will get there, but it's going to take some time. And this whole series, this whole playlist, is going to document that journey from start to finish. Now, I say from start to finish, but where actually are we in our journey so far? So we're about halfway through the book. We're about 30,000 words in. We'll do a little bit more tonight, so we're going to creep over that mark. and we're getting close to the golden number. I want to do anywhere between 60,000 to 70,000 words, and then I think for me that'll be the first manuscript done and dusted, and we can then send it out to publishers, or rather to literary agents, and see what they think. So where are we? Well, I made the stupid mistake of thinking all I need is a few chapters, a brief description of what I've been up to, what the plot maybe is, and then, you know, people will just find it interesting and they'll want to read the rest of it and speak to me. No guys, no, not interested. I've had about 10 rejections from about 25 applications. Look, my approach was wrong. It was flawed. It was unprofessional. We're changing the way we do business. We're changing the way we do writing. So what are we going to do? Well, first we're going to finish the book, because that's the smart thing to do. We're going to write a proper synopsis, because that's important for most literary agents. And then we're going to approach specific key literary agents who may be interested in what I'm writing, or they may be more receptive to the type of work that I want to put out there and get published in the first place. And what is the type of book? I'm not going to tell you the title just yet, most likely because it's probably going to be changed at some point because it's so weird, but it's essentially a commercial fiction work, popular fiction, crime fiction with a comic twist on it. It's serious, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's fun, it's enjoyable, and I want it to be part of a series. I want it to be the main character spread out across 10 books, 20 books, 30 books if possible. That is the plan, but it starts with the first book, and in this case, it starts with the first video. Guys, I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't know where this journey is going to go. I don't know if it's going to be part 2, where I share that we've got an agent, we've been published, or part 102. Honestly, I don't know. But we're going to try, and we're going to do our best. And I'm going to document it every single step of the way. I mark my words, by the time this series is concluded, we will have an agent, we will have a publishing deal, and we will have a book that people hopefully will enjoy. They're either going to hate it, love it, like it, dislike it, but they're going to read it and they're going to be engaged. And guys, we're going to have some fun as well, because that's what writing's all about. What's the point of writing if not to get into a little bit of trouble and to have a bit of fun along the way? That's the plan. So there we have it. On a mission, getting published, part 1. There's going to be other series and playlists that I add videos and content to as well, mainly surrounding my copywriting and surrounding the gym, fitness, and how I balance getting published with copywriting, with working full-time in finance, and with keeping in shape and staying fit, and everything else that I do. I haven't mentioned a social life because honestly, I don't really have one, but hopefully when I do my book and that gets going, I'll meet more people that way. Anyway, not holding my breath, but that is the plan. Guys, like this video, subscribe if you wanna come on this journey with me. Like I say, if you're a reader, if you're a writer, if you're a little bit of both, the best people are a little bit of both, by the way, then come on this journey with me. See what you think, see if you enjoy it, get some inspiration. I'll be inspired by you, I'm sure, and we'll just go from there, guys. Until the next video, see you. Bye-bye. Come on.